Matthew Moore's MM Studio. Today is Wednesday, April 27th, which means it's time for another weekly shop update. So, what's been going on here in the shop? Well, actually, very little here in the shop. However, I have been working on shop stuff all week in the house. Let me tell you about a whole bunch of those things and some cool stuff I got in the mail. So first off, I completed the plans for the Gamble House inspired coffee table. The PDF is online. It's been up for a couple of days. It's ready to go for anybody who has either purchased the coffee table project or a yearly subscription. Now, I ended up redoing the model because I had a couple things I wanted to tweak. So I rebuilt the entire model in SketchUp. It was just easier to rebuild it than modify the one I had before, at least in my mind. So that looks great and that's up, and I'm really happy about that. And speaking about that project, I've been editing my butt off this week as well. So I've got everything edited except for 3 chapters. The first chapter, haven't touched at all. The last chapter, haven't touched at all. And I'm almost done editing the second to the last chapter. Now, over the course of this next week, you'll start seeing those get uploaded and live onto the website. So on this Nakashima inspired dining table, there are butterfly keys. And I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do for the butterfly keys as far as wood. Did I want to do the same type of wood I used in mine? Did I want to do something slightly different? I just wasn't sure. So I ordered a couple pieces of rosewood from Bell Forest. So this is the first piece. This is Bolivian rosewood. And here it is. Beautiful straight grain. Very dense, very heavy. And yeah, it's just a beautiful piece of wood. Absolutely gorgeous. So I got this in, and I also ordered, just like I've used in the past, East Indian rosewood. And this is definitely what I've decided to go with. So this is East Indian rosewood, and it's got this great purplish color to it, and I really like it. And I just wanted to, I don't know, I want to take a look at something else. I was leading this way anyways, but there's nothing like seeing it in person. So I got a piece of this East Indian rosewood, and this is what I'll pull my butterfly keys out of, just like I did on my table in the dining room. But this Bolivian rosewood, don't get me wrong, this is some beautiful stuff too, but it's obviously tinted more towards the brown, just like the walnut, and I'm just worried that it'll get lost. I got 2 boards. This is Goncala Alves. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. Long story short, I'm starting to order material in for the next project after this. I'm always thinking ahead. I've got the next 3, probably 4 projects lined up. And as I've said before, next project is a set of hand planes. Block plane, smoother, jack plane, and a jointer. And they're all going to be wooden hand planes. I want to do a mallet as well. Well, not a mallet, but a hammer for adjusting the planes. And I'm starting to get material in for that. I'm not quite sure exactly what I want to go for with the bodies, because I've been trying to source something I'm really interested in doing. And I'll let you guys know when I get all that in first. In the meantime, I'm kind of sourcing Plan B as well. And this is Plan B. So Plan B is going to consist of hardwood. I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking for, or not looking for. I'm going to decide on. I'm kind of thinking about oak with this stuff as the sole. So the reason I bought this, or why you would use this as a sole, is number one, it's extremely hard, it's very dense, and it's also oily. And what that would do for you is that the sole of the plane will be self-lubricated, and it'll help it go over the material that you're working with. and this will not wear very fast at all. This is almost double the hardness value as, say, oak. So I got 2 boards of this in case I'm going to use this for the soles of the planes. It's very straight grained, incredibly straight grained wood. As I said, oily naturally as well. So my question of the week for you guys is this: what would you want to build your set of hand planes out of? What type of wood? Would you want to use oak? Would you want to use something tropical? I was actually toying around with using ebony because I have a bunch of ebony, but it's hard to find ebony that's big enough to do that one piece for one plane. At least I'm having issues with that. But ebony I think would be really cool as well. So that's it in the shop this week. As always, please subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. If you're watching this on Facebook, hit the like button, share in your timeline, and head over to the MM Wood Studio page as well. And as always, have a great week in the shop.